So what you can do is you can donate to Golden Rides out there, and that gives free rides to seniors that need to go places, whether it's the grocery store, whether it's the church, because we know who loves a good church Sunday service more than our seniors, whether it's them going to church, whether it's them going to bingo, whether it's them going to the local day center to hang out with their friends. We know that a lot of them are on fixed incomes, so sometimes it's always not affordable for them to be able to. So with our Golden Rise campaigns and with your donations and anybody else's donation, it gets them where they need to go for almost nothing, with or zero at all. So that's one of our other campaigns. And yeah, once you get logged in and you set up your ride, if you are not tech savvy, like some of my seniors are not, that is A-okay. You can also call into our dispatch center, and they will set a ride up for you. You can call 972, nope, I'm sorry, not 972, I apologize, 469-818-7209. Again, that's 469-818-7209, and you can book a ride that way. And one of our lovely dispatchers and one of our wonderful drivers will come and pick you up and take you where you need to go. Other than that, I appreciate you all for being here, and we are so super excited for Silly Cheaper Rides to get started. Y'all have a great day.
She do a magnificent job. Y'all give it up, Miss Presley in the house. Shut your mouth, shut your mouth. I'm sorry. Come on, Brother Kurtz, come on.
Yo, I've got to do this part. And this, once again, it has something to do with Miss Speed. When we got started with this transportation service, we partnered with, at the time it was called Rock, and they have an office down at the mall. Our connection with them is, we were taking people to work, getting people connected with jobs, ex-felons, people who couldn't get good paying jobs. We connected, let me tell you what they started doing. Instead of taking people to jail, they would call and say, hey, call Mr. Curtis, because they were saying they couldn't get a job, they couldn't work. But officers like these two officers here would call me and say, Curtis, I got 2 guys. So they would, instead of taking people to jail, they would call us and say, these people need a job.
Yeah. Wow.
And y'all, that is so important. And this was so crazy. A lot of times people out here, that's why we can't judge. We don't know what people are going through.
We don't.
And sometimes they need somebody to believe in them enough. They just want a hand up, not a handout.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they need to get IDs and stuff like that. So we make sure we get that done. But it starts with them. Instead of putting handcuffs, they give them a hug and say, hey, let me take. And sometimes they brought them over in their car, say, get them a job. And there's some guys, one day I'm gonna do a video of guys that said that these officers made a difference in their lives. Instead of taking them a job, taking them to jail, causing them to have a record, and possibly ruin their lives. That's the kind of officers that these guys are and other officers. They believe enough in people. No, I'm not going to take you to jail. I'm going to take you over here to begin your journey from prosperity, from poverty to prosperity. And that's why I wanted y'all to just meet these 2 officers. And there's a whole bunch of them, but they lead that crew. And so y'all, let's give them a hand.
So, looking at Mr. Corbin right now, he's pretty Hollywood right now. Like I said, we remember when, but we are very appreciative. We are what you call community police officers, but when you think about that, you think about police officers that are just in the community, but we try to move that kind of definition forward by saying we are police officers that bring together the community, because really we can't fight this fight by ourselves. Like, handcuffs don't solve everything. It's systematic. So when we go out and we, like Mr. Corbin was saying, how it looks is we go out and we see individuals that are maybe hanging out, they are doing something that they shouldn't be doing, or we know the next step is you're gonna go to jail. We say, why are you out here doing this? Like, oh, I don't have a job. Oh, guess what? We know somebody that can get you a job. Oh, I don't have a social security card. Oh, guess what? We know somebody that can get you a social security card. We know somebody that can get you a driver's license. Oh, well, guess what? We don't have a way to get there. We don't have transportation. Guess what? We know somebody that can get you transportation to and from your job. So when that happens and we go through all that process and they still want to be knuckleheads or they want to live their life, okay, we got somewhere where we can take you as well. So we still enforce, but we take away all the excuses, and having a community that's saying that they will be accountable for the community and help uplift the community, it makes our job a lot easier. And first, and the tip of that spirit for our unit has always been Mr. Corbin. So we celebrate him, we encourage him, whatever that he does. We wish you blessings and favor, and we still have your back. So whatever you need.
Right.
Let's give it up for our officers one more time. I didn't know he was going to do that. That was not in the script. And I'm glad that it wasn't, because it just lets us know how important our officers are in our community. They just don't want to take folks to jail. There is an alternative to that. And so thank you, Curtis, for making sure that alternative is happening. So without further ado, everybody got some champagne or water or something? I know some of y'all holy now. I know y'all can't drink, so we got some water for you holy folk. Y'all, I can't drink no alcohol. Y'all know y'all be drinking.
I gotta make sure I have a designated driver. I'm gonna be drunk. Get home,
I will need you, right? Well, you got somebody to drive you, Doc. You know what I'm saying? So, if everybody would rate, we're not. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Thank you, Liv. We got some. Raise your hand if you need a glass. Thank you, Liv. Thank you. Raise them high. Thank you very much, because I will get started drinking. Not that I'm alcoholic or anything. I'm just, you got to drink in my hand. I'm just gonna do what comes naturally, Well, this room is really filling up. Wow. Keep them hands up, though. Keep them hands up. What was that now? Oh, hello.
Oh yeah, she got it.
All right. Come on in.
Dr. Drew don't make me come grab you.
Did Dr. Drew, Dr. Drew, come on up for Dr. Drew?
Come on.
No, it's too late now. Creep in. You should stay at the house if you're gonna come. But you're here now. Go ahead, Doc.
Yo, and I hate to keep interrupting, but this is NP number 2.
Number 2.
When I first got started, there's a thing called the United Way Boot Camp. This lady knew nothing about me. I met her through through Edna Primitive. She grandfathered me into United Way. I should have never gotten that class, but she got me connected with that, and the rest was history. And that's how Southern Dallas Link got started, because we had to be a nonprofit. And so she connected me with that. And how unique it is. How many of y'all have applied for grants to United Way?
Anybody?
Y'all know how hard it is?
Yeah.
I didn't have that problem because she believed in me while I was at my lowest. And I just want to personally thank you. And now she's a phone call away. And when I tell you she believes in the black cause, at the end of the day, she believes in supporting black entrepreneurs, black nonprofits.
Amen.
And y'all, we need to give her a hand, because that don't happen too often.
Amen.
She is just a phone call away. Till this day, I have not done any marketing. Whenever I've needed something, she'll pick up the phone on my behalf. And even now to this day, she coaches me once a month to give me some guidance. Just say hello to everybody.
I just want to say I'm so proud of you. It is amazing what happens when you let God use you.
Yes, Lord.
And so continue, I tell you this all the time, continue to stay humble, center the community and the people, and God will take care of you. Continue to acknowledge Him in all that you do, and He will order and direct your steps, and He is doing that. So I just want to say thank you for not forgetting about us little people and blessing this community, because so many people would not have access to transportation if it were not for you and your vision. So God bless you, continued success, and thank y'all for being here and supporting this good brother. I'm so proud of you.
And she said, let me tell you something what she told me. She said, if someone wants to ever ask you what your biggest need is, don't ever tell them money. She said, follow your passion and the money will follow.
I believe that.
And y'all, I have followed my passion till this day. And that's why the money has followed me. I've had to look back and say, wow, all that money's back there, because of what she said. So thank you, Dr. Tripp. Thank you.
I walk out with the toast. You might walk out with the toast. That's pretty good right there. You know how to do all that? Well, I'm gonna do it for you then. I'm gonna do it for you. Does everybody? Look like everybody got a glass. Who gonna get a glass? You DJ get a glass? DJ a glass. Come on now. All right, like it. We all good. So without further ado, if you will raise your glasses and let us celebrate Cheaper Ride today. Woo! Yeah! I don't want to do too much. That's all right. Well, Curtis, let me say this, bro. Let me put the glass down. Put the glass down. Because I gotta say something. I want to say something real quick about just having your kids to support you. It's very important that we build on legacy, despite what Mike Tyson said yesterday. For those who watched that, legacy is important. If you have kids, you can't just give them money.
Amen.
You can't just give them the money, but you can show them how they can make it.
Yeah.
And then they can become responsible individuals and citizens. And when I see what your kids are doing and the roles they're playing in your business, that tends to happen in other folks' backyards. I'm gonna say it one more time. That tends to happen in other folks' backyards and not in ours. So to see this is a beautiful thing. So I just wanted to say it real quick. Continue to do what you guys do to support Dad, because this is just the beginning. All right. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead. Unless Curtis, you have something that you would like to say. You good? You sure?
Thank you. I see my church member who I sit next to.
You got your church member you sit next to?
Yeah, Mr. Laundry.
That's one thing about the church member. We get together. We gonna have some church. We gonna praise the Lord, because we realize from whence all our blessings come from. So with that, Curtis, go ahead and say something, if you will.
Let me say this to you all.
Please do.
If you haven't figured out yet, we're not your typical ride share. We are very unique and different in what we do, because we're not just ride sharing, but we are helping those less fortunate to get where they need to be at the end of the day. So I am so grateful, and I just lost my train of thought.
That drink guy.
I know. The other thing, you all, there's going to be an opportunity coming up soon that you can either buy a franchise into CME, or you can become an investor. Because guess what? It ain't just about me. It's about helping to empower you all. Because if I empower you all, your families are going to be empowered. So be on the lookout for that, to maybe consider if you may be interested in doing a franchise, or looking. I've got some people in the room that's sitting here now. They're about to be investors. So you think about it, and don't start frowning up. Say, I don't know about this. It's a black-owned business. No, that's the very reason why you need to.
There you go.
At the end of the day, let's stop. Let's stop with this stigma, because I do a tour once a month with the Dallas Regional Chamber, and I bring them. Can I say this while you sitting? Okay. I bring a lot of white folk this way. But I love white people. Some of them have never come this side of the Trinity. But they come to learn that there's a lot of golden nuggets on this side. They come to learn that it's not what the media portrays. If it bleeds, it reads, and all that stuff. And all they got over here are just people just doing negative stuff. No, we bring them over here and we'll ask them questions. And they come to learn that, the southern sector is booming. And did anybody see the Channel 11 article, news thing that they did with James? I was all up in there.
You was all up in there.
I said, woo.
Where?
Somebody said, Curtis, you're on Channel 11. I said, why would I be on Channel 11? And when he called me, I said, But all I'm saying to you all, y'all, we got to believe in each other. And I'm just saying to say, y'all, listen, if you boost me, I'm going to boost the community. I'm going to boost other folks. But I need y'all's help. I can't do it by myself. Okay? And I see my two class students from the boys class just walked in. Yeah, I said it. Anyway. I'm sorry.
See, you about to get messy now, dog. We gotta wrap this thing up, dog. You about to get messy. Get that mic back, dog. We gonna have to go get a benediction now. So. With that. Oh Lord. I always gotta be something. Well, I'm just gonna say, again, let's give it up for Brother Curtis. Let's give it up for Brother Curtis and people right in the lives that is going to change and the lives that is changing right now. And so we want to thank you all so much for coming out, because you could have been anywhere. You could have done anything today, but you decide to come out and to share with this brother and at the launch of his business. So I thank you, and just give it up for yourself for just coming out. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, because without you guys, we don't have anything. So at this point, you are dismissed to eat and to network and the fellowship, as the church would say, and to enjoy one another. And to take the pictures with Mr. Hollywood out there. Thank you once again, guys.